Hi, friends. It's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada. And I'd like to thank you for pressing play on today's video. Today is Monday, February the 9th. This week is going to go by quite quickly as it is Valentine's Day next Saturday. So I thought I would do one more Valentine's card. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to know where my viewers are in the world. Don't forget to click that subscribe button below, as well as the notification bell, so you don't miss any future videos from me. Give me a thumbs up. Show me some love. I think that's about it. It is another frosty day here in Southwestern Ontario, Canada. I don't know about you, but I'm so tired of this weather. So is my little 6-pound Maltese. She does not like to go outside to go potty. So anyhow, let's flip you around and we will get started. Okay. So what is the weather like wherever you are? I don't know. I'm always asking about the weather. I know. I find it interesting. Whoops, let's tighten you up here. Okay. Super Bowl was yesterday. No, I did not watch. I am not a football person. My younger sister is. Her and her husband love, and their daughters, their 3 daughters, they love their football. Yeah, I don't even watch the okay, this is very crooked on here. Let's see if we can't straighten that out. They love their football, all 3 of them. It's just not my thing. That's okay. And no, I didn't watch the halftime. I never watched the halftime. I was reading. Okay, so lots of products going into today's fun fold card. And I created this because this coming Wednesday is my hubby and I's 42nd first date anniversary. Yes, 42 years ago on February 11th. It was a Saturday, 1984. Brad and I went on our first date. So we celebrate that. We're going out to dinner on Wednesday night. So I realized that I didn't have a card that he hadn't seen. So I pulled out the Valentines Kisses, the Love Story, and the Endless Love Dies, as well as the Hearts of Love embossing folder. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Amy. Yes, we Canadians love talking about the weather. So that is oh so true. Okay, let's show you the card. So this card is inspired by one I saw that Susan Campfield had created. It folds flat to go in an envelope. And I actually had a couple of these adorable bears already colored. I just had to die cut. I like to grab a stamp set that you color, and I stamp an entire sheet and color the images in different colors. That way I can see what colors I like in that. And then I actually had something to create with, because I just made this morning. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. Now, I did a column fold card. I've been doing them for years, but not in the center. And then, of course, on the inside, You Make Me Happy. And then there's another cute little bear. So let's get started. It looks difficult, but it's not. And actually, my girls are going to be creating, my class ladies, the Easter basket. We are going to be creating one of these cards for it. So let's just move that to the side. I don't have a blog post done yet. Just be aware. I will get it done later today. too many things I'm trying to do. I actually have buns proofing in the oven that I have to, let's move you a little bit more this way, that I have to, once they rise, I have to bake them. The 1 hour sourdough discard buns. So this is our little hinges. And as you can see, I already had another one of these cute little bears colored. I have to color this bear. So here are all my bits and bobs. Okay, so let's color first. So we are going to move all of this out of the way. Yeah, so later today I will get around. I have to get my buns in the oven. I will get around to doing our blog post so that you can grab those measurements and do your own. Like, it really is quite simple. Okay, so that was light petal pink. And then our ear is bubble bath light. And then we've got light gray granite. Yeah, I am so glad the sun is out. My sister came up and we went for just one loop in the woods. Mighty cold, especially since I didn't want to put a hat on and mush my hair. Not that I straightened my hair or anything like that, but still, it was very, very fresh out there. But the birds are singing, nice blue sky. So happy to see the clear sky and sunshine. Especially after Friday was a blizzard warning. And Saturday was squalls and cold. It's just been not very nice. This has been one incredibly snowy winter. So I'm just trying to color this bear in as quickly as possible. Do you celebrate Valentine's? Do you do something special? Generally speaking, we generally celebrate, have a nicer dinner on the 11th instead of the 14th. We have done Valentine's, but I don't see the point in spending all that extra money on a meal that would be half the price any other day. That's just me. And then they force you to have all that extra. I don't need appetizer, a big meal, dessert. I don't need all that. So, okay, I've just added a little bit of dark so that I can come in and just blend that out a bit. I'll look up in a minute at the comments. We watched a fun movie on Friday night. I love my action movies. I like rom-coms as well, but a good action movie is really, it's going to be my first choice. So we watched The Wrecking Crew on a Friday night with oh, what's his name? He's from Guardians of the Galaxy. And Jason Momoa. It was quite funny and lots of action. It was I thought it was a good show. Brad enjoyed it as well. All right. Hello, Lynn. How are you? How much snow is in Tara? You celebrate the 15th half price chocolate day. Boston Pizza has a heart-shaped pizza. I did not know that, Jeannie. Yeah, I'm not a pizza person. It does not agree with my my stomach. Hello, Jeannie from Southeast Wisconsin. You celebrate a different day as well. Too busy on Valentine. Yes. Oh, your husband performs with the Owen Sound Symphony. Wow, that's impressive. All right. So there we have it. Yes, Lynn, we're heading your way this weekend finally. We have to bring a shovel with us because we have to shovel our way in. Hopefully, there's no snow at home here because we're leaving Danny without a shovel. Oh, yes, we have to shovel our way into the cottage. All right, let's move all of this over to the side. Hopefully, I don't lose any pieces. All right, so this piece here, the center column, is, let me get that straight, 6 inches. Again, this will be on my blog later today by 4 1/4. So you are scoring at 1/2 inch, 1 3/4 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, or sorry, 4 1/4, and then 5 1/2. Okay. I will have all of those measurements later for you. I'm having one of those squirrel days, I think, where I'm just trying to do way too many things at once. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh dear, my time is running out. All right. So we are going to fold and burnish. You want to make sure that you are not going wonky with that. And then you want to make sure that you are nice and straight. Your seams line up. Hello, Anne. Yes, our cottage cam, Lynn, shows that we definitely need that shovel to get into the cottage. So yes. All right. So this is what it looks like. As you can see. So these two little side pieces are what we adhere, and then it would fold down flat like so. So we need to fold and burnish. Oh, and I did not bring my ruler down. I knew there was something else I was forgetting. All right, so what do we have here? Oh, I have a measuring tape. So you want to make sure that okay, our card is 5 1/2, correct? This is bulky and big, but Yeah. So to make sure that your center column is getting in the right spot, you want it centered. So 5.5 is, make sure that's right. We're nice and straight on there. So 2.5 is 5. 2 3/4 is 5.5. So I am going to put a tick mark right there. That is the center of my card. It should be 2 3/4, 2 3/4. So roundabout, close enough. I put it in the center because I want to make sure that I didn't want to have to erase my line. All right, so let's bring in, open this back up. Now you could do this with designer series paper. So I have all of my bits cut here. So they're going to go on here like this. So our 2 center, we want to pull them off. We're going to glue these down first. And part of your tab is going to show these tabs slightly because of the width of that. I'm okay with that because it's all white. Oh, and there's Buffy barking. Okay. All right. So I'm going to actually use tear tape. So let's set this aside. Bring these 2 pieces in. So these are going to, remember we did the trucking along where we had the little hinge flaps quite a few years ago. So this is going to be attached like so. So I'm going to use some tear tape. I've got a brand new roll here. All right. So I need a piece here and a piece here. You could use whatever adhesive you want, but whoops, that's a little high, but that's okay. We'll just roll that back. And then I want on the bottom as well, because that's got to attach to this piece here. So that is ready. Yeah, I'm using this because I don't want liquid glue, because I don't want it gushing out and being a problem with my, all right, so we have, with my opening and closing. So we have to take a look. You want it in the center. So making sure, because you don't want this too high. You don't want this too high because then it won't fit in an envelope, and you don't want it too low. So this to me looks roundabout center. So we're going to take that. Close enough is good enough, at least in Marcy's world. Okay, so I'm just eyeballing and I'm thinking this, that looks pretty centered to me. Give that a good press. Okay, so then I'm going to put that right up against that and line that up like so. There we go. So now they are pretty much even. So now we can take our tape off, put our liquid glue. Whoop. It's cold in my basement, so my liquid glue is like, I do not want to work for you. Scooch that. And I know it's hard to see, but I've got my edges. I'm looking to make sure that they are equal. We needed shovels and blowers. Oh, for your cottage near Tobermory? Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to check on things, have a little getaway, and then come back for family day. I'm not sure what we're doing. I have to check with the kids what they want to do. Many things were tossed around, bowling, a movie, all that stuff. All right, so now, as you can see, this is how it will be. Okay, so now we need to put tear tape on these flaps as well. The back here. Oh, it just came to me. Dave Bautista is the other actor in that action film. I knew it would come to me eventually. Okay. Pull that off. And the thing with tear tape, anything that's extended over, you can just fold back to get that out of the way. Okay. So there is our mark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, so this opens this way. Said that. It's cut 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. But instead of opening that way, it's going to open this way because we needed that length. Make sure my hearts are in the right orientation. We don't want that to be upside down. And can I fold that back so you can see? So I can see my pencil line there, right? So I am going to place that down. And then this is going to go right beside. It's going to go, you can see that I'm going to come right on top of it, basically. And trying to get this so that you can see at the same time. Butt that up against like so. And the bottom, give that a press. So that line that we have placed in the center, the measurement makes it so that you can make sure that you are nice and centered so that your column is not off to the one side or the other. Okay, then our 2 pieces here are going to get glued right. So when I'm saying that this is going to show slightly, so you can see that tab there, but because this is white, it's not that noticeable. And this is over top, so you don't really see it. So then our glue. And I found instead of cutting all your pieces and embossing them separately. Emboss your cardstock to the size that you cut it, to the size, the full size of all of those pieces. So this was like that. And then I embossed it. Then I cut the panels. I hope I'm explaining that okay. I just found that instead of cutting all the strips and then embossing them, that was just too much work. So it's easier. So if you're embossing, it's easier to do it that way. So I'm just making sure my base line adds up, measures the same height, top and bottom. There we go. All right. So that is your base. There it is. It looks so much harder than it is. And I went with the strawberry slush hinges so that from behind it kind of blends in. Okay, so, oh, I forgot to put my tape on here. We're going to put all our elements on our heart first before we do that. So we're going to set that aside. All right, here's our cute little heart. So we've got our cute bear. Excuse me. And we keep getting crooked here. There we go. I'm using all the edge pieces here for popping my bear up. And a nice big one in the center. And then let's do, where's my scissors? Here. Cut so that I can put, I'm going to cut that in half. A little one here and a little one here. There we go. And my bear is going to go on first. These bears are just so sweet. And I've used them for birthday cards as well. And then that's just going to go right in the center. And where is, oh, there it is, my heart. And that is a little long. So let's just snip that off. And we're going to put that over here. And we need to stamp our sentiments. And we're going to do some masking. So, push that out of the way for a second. So we've got hello my, and then it says with all my love. I don't want that with all my love. So I'm going to grab, I just want the love. Old washi tape. And we're going to go on the side. And there we go. And I'm using my thumbnail just to push that down so that I'm sure I don't have any bits that are uncovered. All right. So I'm just making sure that my love is inked up nicely. Then I'm going to pull my tape off. Try not to get inky fingers. That to the side, that to the side. I don't have any ink on my hand. And there's my love. Set that to the side and hello, my. I love blending sentiments from other sets because sometimes the sentiments with a stamp set aren't exactly what you're looking for. So if you go ahead and go through all of those sentiments that you've got, I am sure you're going to find exactly what you're looking for. So I'm just going to cut that down. Get that out of the way for the moment. We do need to stamp for the inside, and then I am just coming fairly close. Snip, snip, snip. Okay, and then love. So does anybody else celebrate their first date? I think it's pretty important. I mean, without a first date, there wouldn't have been anything else, right? There. I think that looks good. And we need some, will this fit on there? Yes. Whoops, I put that on crooked. Peel that off. Let's use take your pick tool. Okay, there we go. Bring this back in. Hello, mine. I've got it on an angle. And I'm not pressing down yet because I want to make sure that I have, I'm going to add this little one here. I have it nice and angled the way I want. So if you don't press down right away, you can move it. So I want that going one way and that going the other way. And that's a little there, and then this. There we go. Hello, my love. Now let's attach. So we are peeling off and rolling back up so that we don't have anything hanging out. We don't want this to be glued to the front. Okay, so then make sure our point is centered and give it a press. Then you can fold it the one way so that you can get that tape, give it a little push so that it's adhered. The other side, so there's the front. Let's do our inside. So my inside says, you make me happy. It's got the hearts, the hugs and kisses, and the little kissy lips. So let's bring this back in. And we've got our basic white. You make me happy. Oh, and there's some Marcy hair stuck to that. Usually it's cat hair, but not this time. Okay. You make me happy. And I'm crooked in camera view. There we go. And our cute little bear, the other kissy face bear, is going to go right down here in the corner. Not totally in the corner. There we go. Now, strawberry slush. I love this pink. And we are going to do a couple hearts up here. And our kisses and hugs. These are so cute. They're so tiny and cute. So this is going to be right below. And then our little kissy lips are going to be over here. Oh, so cute. So very cute. All right. And then we've got a piece of the strawberry slush two-tone cardstock. It just makes it pop that little bit more. And then close that. Open up that. Now, don't forget, if you placed orders during the bonus days coupon period, now is the time to redeem them. Here in Canada, it's $6 off. Each coupon is worth that. I have an order coming on Thursday. I used mine for the pre-order. There's the join special right now that you can get the stamp positioner for free when you join, and with the pre-order for the March online exclusives, you can add those to your starter kit as well. Here is that Stampin' positioner. It comes with the 2 plates. We did this the other day, last week. We did a card with it, so that you get for free. You don't have to click anything. It just automatically gets added to your shopping cart. If you have any questions, please reach out. All of the products I used today are available in my online store. Head on over there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel here. I would love it if you haven't yet. Stay warm, stay safe. I'm just checking to see if I have any more comments or questions. Are you and Mark going to have a special little dinner on Saturday, Amy? I'm just scrolling. And I don't see any other questions or comments. So thank you so much for joining me. I will not be live next Monday as it is Family Day. And I can guarantee we're going to be doing something fun with our children. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Happy Valentines Day to everybody on Friday the 13th. And we will see you again soon. Bye for now.